All right, day 2. Fire this off. Let people know we're going live. All right. I'm just kind of looking around for maybe just a preset I might like. Something like that might be cool, so let's go in here. I don't know exactly what tempo. I think it's like 115-ish. We'll see. Throw the metronome on here. Switch over to the microchord view. So yeah, something along the lines of that. So let's. Oops. Use the second one here and just loop it. Looks like I was a little off too, which is fine. It's the beauty of Ableton. I'll get that on there and we'll start that on the 1. Make sure that goes to. Alright, so over here I'm going to record a new pattern. Instead of being 90, I'm going to move it up to 115. Quantize, I'm going to turn that on. 8 and triplets. For the length, I'm going to change that to just 4 bars. And start to record. Forgot I did. And then probably want to add a clap in, so. I think we got something kind of interesting in there. So let's see if we can't lay that into the project here. Let's go back to the desktop. I'm just changing my audio preferences here to include that. And then basically, I'm going to try to record that in. We'll see how it sounds. metronome on, but it sounded like it was pretty on point, and we only need 4 bars of it because that's where we're gonna loop it anyway. It looks like it was almost perfectly on, a little off. Yeah, set our 1-1 there. Move that in. That'd be 4 on the dot. That should still be good. Yeah, and basically, I actually thought that came in pretty good. Drums, make this beat our kind of bass. Bass. All I'm doing here is renaming everything so that I can clearly know what's going on. I like to color code things too, and I always do the basses like deep dark red. It's just my convention. For drums, I'll use green. Makes it so you can mix a little faster and find different things pretty quickly. I might make this be perks. You know I'm going to add some perks in now, so let's use bongos. So now I'm just going to go over into the drum rack here. I guess I want just all the samples. I don't want the stuff with BPMs. Well, I could just cut it, but yeah, now just add in some perks over the top of this. Because the beat's kind of robotic, so maybe we can go into 32 notes here. And then what I've been liking to do is to use the grain delay. So let's look that up. They've got a bunch of just, like King Tubby, I'm guessing is who this one's influenced off. Get some wild. And then even after that, throwing reverb on there. I'll get it sounding nice and alien-like. And now maybe I want to go back over to record. Just this standard organ here could be fun, so we'll mark this in as an organ. We'll make this blue. Actually, yeah, blue. And I want to make sure this is stereo. Something in this range. Try to mangle this up too, so it's not. I've been liking using the beat repeater. Let's do a vocal file. Maybe I'll even detune it a little. Alright, so I'm pretty okay with this being our little loop beat thing. Maybe sort of arrange it, but we don't really have to. It would be fun to have, bass come in here a little later. Maybe drums. Let's see. We can take that off too and just have it. This one. Detuned. That's what we're going with. Save that in my projects folder there. Everything's pretty well mixed. I'm gonna do my little total hack here. Grab Ozone 8, drop it on the master here. They've got a pretty awesome, especially for something quick like this. So you just start playing your track. Make sure it's looping. And then go over here. And it'll try to pump it up. Sound like this kind of got cut a little bit, so I'm going to pull it off. Both of these, you can just hear it, just that little bit of the drums. So I'm just taking that part off, and then we should be good on our weird song. So I'm rendering this out. We'll put 3, 24, 20. Should have done that, but anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. Turn that off. So let's save that. We've got our exported file. Now let's open up Blender. Very new to this program, so please bear with me. I think for today, all I'm trying to do, just make some kind of nice little loop that's really simple. I'm just going to try to have the camera do most of the work. So I'm going to Shift A, create a curve that is a circle. See, there's my circle there. Let's size it out to about there. Then in here, this is where it gets kind of fun. And I did this with my the tunnel one that I did from a tutorial that Ducky 3D demonstrated. But you can go in and edit how this circle looks if I move this, say, up. It'll shift kind of how that looks. Maybe I go over here and do the same thing with this one. And this will be the track that the circle's on, or that I'm hoping. So now when I add my camera, I'm going to add, I think it's a constraint. Follow path. There we go. And the target is going to be the circle. Now, right now how I have it, it's not really working exactly how I want it to. I want it to point towards the middle. So if I change that, does that do it? So this way it's always going to be facing forward. So that didn't work. So yeah, is it Z? Like I said, bear with me on this stuff because I am very new to Blender. I guess, do I need to rotate it? I guess if I go in here, let's go 0, 0, and 0. So now that's looking directly down. So that's close to what I'm trying to do, except I want it to be, is it Y? One of these, I need maybe 90. Okay. And then, as this moves, what does this look like? Okay. So, is this going to solve it? Hopefully you're bearing with me here. Now, if I follow the constraint, is it? Oh, see, so. This will follow it, it looks like. It's crazy how it looks, but this seemed to, said follow the path. What is it, curve radius? This just looks crazy. Fixed position. All right. Well, that at least it's following the thing. We'll just go with that for the sake of keeping moving on creating my thing. What I can do is probably duplicate this or create. Let's create, let's see, circle, similar. And let's go in here. Custom preference. Here we go. Geometry. We can extrude. Now we've got this. Well, you can't really see. So if I go into the camera's on a constraint. Does it ever see this piece of geo though? I guess it's not in view, so maybe I can I did not want to do that. Undo that. So maybe I want to make this a bit larger. There we go. Now, this is kind of cool. If I can light this and do some funky stuff with it, it should be kind of a cool loop. So I'm gonna quickly change some of the render settings. Change this to 40. Change this to FFmpeg. Now, yes, we've got this kind of cool curve. This thing looking how it should. What I can do is go kind of crazy with the material on this. So if I go to material, make a new material. We get something really neon-y. Now when I go and then look at this, and we have the camera go along the constraint path here. We want to make our back world here, background all the way black. Turn on some of these. There we go. Maybe just punch it down just a little bit, but it is a cool effect. Messing with the bloom settings here, and then basically we're pretty ready to cut a little loop of this. We could do, what we could do is have it in some different colors at some different speeds. I could also change the size of this too, so that it's, undo that. Just the one with the geo on it. I think it's this one. Yeah, because this is the one that has the, so yeah, you can go in and I can add a modifier to this and probably do some really wild stuff. Let's see. Simple deform. I don't know exactly what that even did. So let's see now with our camera moving along the constraint. Oh yeah, that looks super cool. It's kind of like we're riding right above it. So yeah, basically you want to take this and go to, I think it's just 360. I think it does it based on that. So you want to make a set point here, insert keyframe, and then, well, actually let's delete keyframe from, I think I want to do it like this, from frame 0. Then I go to 241, and I set this as 360, correct? Insert keyframe. I don't know, we'll see. So we're going along, hopefully this loops. So I think it had an extra pause in there, so I think it's actually supposed to be here. 360. Insert keyframe. And then for my, I believe this is an animation preference thing. I want to take it off Bezier and just do linear. And now it should loop. Did it not? Maybe I'm not understanding how this thing works. I'm gonna go put in 0. Insert keyframe. So that's at 0. I make it 100, is it? Maybe that's what it was. It goes to 100, not 360. So let's see if this actually gets us in a loop. And I'm learning right with you. I don't know what's going on. So there it is. Woo! This is our crazy. Anyway, so, and when I look at a rendered image, it's just gonna be us following this green curve thing. Which I guess I could see if some different stuff, because normally it's like something like this. So you wouldn't be able to see this because there's no light. So maybe we'll screw around with adding a light in here to make this look a little cooler. Ooh. So yeah, I'm just kind of fine tuning to see if I can get to look any cooler. Maybe it'll look a little cooler like this. I don't know. I don't know why I went all the way out there. This looks kind of identical to how it originally looked. So I don't think the light is going to make a huge difference on this particular render. The other thing too is this shape does look a little take it into edit mode here, subdivide. It's a little smoother now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a mission. We'll just do a mission. Green. We'll get a little of that. Yeah. So yeah, this is a rough run. I mean, like I've said, we'll just call this Green Road. You're not gonna win them all. Still think this is gonna look pretty cool. Kind of warps with your sense of where you're looking at, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna render this out. Make sure that that's all good. In here, everything looks good. Change this to MP4. High quality. Yep. Now I'm going to render this. Do one in green and we could do another in like pink purple. But yeah, that's the basic rundown there. I'm still learning so much in Blender, and like this didn't exactly turn out how I wanted it to. It's a little bit maybe too close, but it's still going to be fun, I think. And it's all part of kind of struggling to learn. Going to hit some more tutorials today and just try to take in as much as you can and learn as much as you can. And then what's great is to come here and just start with no clue what you're going to do and kind of grind your way through it. And you actually will learn something every single time. This time definitely some camera stuff. Using that follow path and the Bezier circle. So looks like we're about 200 frames, 40 more frames to go. So that's done. I did want to do one with a different color. So let's do one with a wildly different color. There we go. That looks cool. And so I've got to go in and find. There's 2020. You know what? I forgot to put it in. Okay, I know what I did. It's rendering to temp, and I want it to render there. Okay, so I'll just do this one. Render animation. So yeah, it's another thing that'll occasionally happen. Just rendered in the wrong location. So now I'm re-putting it in the right place. This one even looks better. For the next one, maybe I'll either zoom the shape out. Maybe that'll make it look a little cooler. Yeah, we'll zoom the shape out and we'll do a second one. Give a different perspective altogether. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, getting the renders going here. It's been on and running for a minute. Well, let's see, 160. So that just did 240. Now I want to open up that folder, rename that to be Pink Road 1. And then I'm going to take the strip and scale it out even more. And we'll change the color to be that neon green. Give it a different look. But yeah, and I'm going to load these two in, and then we'll start the detune file. Close this. Could be using up some of our render. You can hear my computer firing up. Definitely could use a dusting, as I'm sure everyone's could. But yeah, as this is 170 here, looks like it's not zoomed out, but oh well. I was hoping it would give more of a bird's eye view, but it's still looking like it's gonna be pretty cool. I wonder how it'll translate with the compression. Sometimes that stuff can be rough. So, saving all that, second instance open, that probably wasn't good. Opening up Premiere here. And I'll call this one Green Road. And the project's called Detuned. And again, thanks for bearing with me. I am learning this stuff on the fly. I am really bad at the moment, but that's the point. Never gonna get better if you don't try. Cooler than I expected. So all I'm gonna do now is add in audio transition for a crossfade here. Yeah, this whole thing is only like 20 seconds long or whatever. So I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna export this. Use this preset here. What's called self-bat, but it's actually Detuned Web 1, and I'll export that, and then we'll be done, and you guys will see this on the gram tomorrow. I'm continuing the stream. It's not easy, especially on a day like today when I just wasn't feeling it, but I got on, and I'm honest to say that this was definitely worth it, and it's tough for anybody who does this stuff knows it's not always easy getting on and putting yourself out there, especially when you're learning something new like Blender. A couple times there I was like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's if you create every day and you're going to work through stuff like this, you're only going to get stronger. So stay on it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. We're keeping it alive. Thanks so much.